Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How are you? Time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. It is Friday. Thank goodness gracious it's Friday. It took forever to get here. Forever to get here. It's funny. Same amount of days, same amount of hours between Monday and Friday. And for some weird reason, all in my head, some weeks feels like 2 days in between. The other weeks feels like 2 weeks. And this has been a 2-week kind of day. Anyway, thank you very much. I'm happy it's Friday. I'm happy you're here. And I'm happy that my pockets have been full with stuff that made me happy. How many happies did I just do? This has gone up a little later than usual. Usually, and I promise you guys, on the weekdays it'll be in the mornings, but I had to rush to work. I was late. So I'm doing it later. So what you see in front of you filled my pockets today. They did. And me and friends went out. And so this is still full. And I'll talk about the goodness that's in it. And this right here, second cigar, exactly the same, but second. It's a small one, and you want to know something? After this, I'm smoking it. I'm so happy that I get a chance to smoke 2 of them. Makes it into a, real adult cigar. So I'm really excited about it. Let's talk about it. This right here, I threw on the desk this morning, took pictures, posted it on Instagram, and then ran out of the door so I wouldn't be late to work so that I can continue to make money and buy knives to fill my pockets. So anyway, I posted that Instagram this morning or this afternoon. So just 6 hours later, yeah, this is a unique one. 6 hours later, I turned my iPhone 6S Plus from photo to video, and I'm finally getting to this thing. The great news about it is my internet will have this thing up in 20 minutes after I'm done, so you will get it tonight. I apologize for the lateness, but I don't apologize for keeping my job. I'm just happy I kept my job. I don't apologize that I didn't lose it. Anyway, let's talk about this, okay? And yes, I'm feeling good. Let's see. My watch for today is a tag watch. If you're new to these videos, or you haven't seen a Keith Kevin Ken video when I did the tag watch, I call it the Sebenza of the watch world. It's so classic that it's so plain and well built that it is dazzling. I love the tag. I love it, love it, love it. The cigar, or one of the cigars that lived with the one that I smoked earlier with friends right after work, celebrating the end of Friday. This is the twin brother. It's a Partagas Series D number 6. Oh, what a wonderful smoke. It's a small one, as you can see. So smoking 2 of them, I can do that, and we'll do it. I will celebrate you guys for watching this video and for forgiving me for uploading it late. Don't forget, on the weekends, I always upload late because I'm a lazy dog that sits on the couch, and then I go, I need to get outside, and I put together my pocket dumps. But they will come out every single day. Every single day. That's why I told you it was Friday, June 24th, 2016, even though I know a lot of you will be watching this weeks, months, years in advance. Yeah, I'm still stuck on the Shown pins. How about you? I'll tell you, this group of friends that I get together with at least once a week at this Irish pub that we love, we're showing off knives, coins, sharing cigars, all the stuff, and telling a bunch of lies that men tell. They still are stuck with these Shown pins. They love them, and so do I. Made in the U.S. of A. in Massachusetts. Just wonderful. This is the brass one. They are just wonderful pins. Feel good in the pocket too. That's a thing for me. The wallet is old or vintage, if you prefer. Coach wallet, one of my Coach wallets. It's blue and it's blended Scotch. Google it. No, I'm joking. Man, oh man, oh man. Now I'm going to pour that out of this into a wonderful glass and pretend like it was never in a flask all day. So that is blended Scotch. The coin, I love these coins. I really do. I collect the series. Sometimes they're hard to get. This is the Kangaroo at Sunset from Australia. This is the 2009 version. Is that wonderful or what? It's really nice. 1 ounce coin. I always carry it for good luck. Let's see. Yesterday, this 1 ounce coin was worth, I don't know, less than $20. Today, what, 2,000, 3,000 since the UK voted? Too soon? Yeah, too soon. Never mind. That's a 1 ounce coin for good luck. Let's move the knives off of this. You know, good friend of the channel, and I forgot the name, I apologize, who comment. I actually read your comments every day. I'm sorry that I'm late responding to them. It's just been weird, but know that I do that. And I'm now trying to mention as many comments as I can as we go through these things. Not a bunch of them every time, but you notice I've been mentioning the comments to let you know that I'm reading. Good friend of the channel, I wish I had your YouTube handle, but you'll know who you are. Said, hey, you mentioned me again. The fact that he had commented yesterday, in yesterday's video, I said that someone commented that I didn't have a knife that got away. And that was 2 videos ago. And he said, I hope you didn't mean me as, you know, the troll. No, of course I didn't mean you. That's why I mentioned you. I love all of you guys' comments and I'll use them as much as possible. And as you know, I didn't have a knife that got away. I think I mentioned it yesterday because I wanted to brag. I did. I wanted to brag. I wanted to caress that red weave domino and then show all of my dominoes off. But today I do have a knife that got away. And if you follow me at Keith Kevin Ken on Instagram, you probably can guess which knife got away. And the reason I'm using that knife as an excuse to show off the new old knife. It's a knife that is new to me. That's what we always said at Keith Kevin Ken. Older brother Keith, younger brother Ken. I'm the middle. We're all 2 years apart. Everyone calls us, because it's K-E-K-E-K-E. A lot of times people would just go, Keith Kevin Ken. You know, they knew we were one of them and we responded to all of them. But, you know, we always joked because there were a lot of hand-me-downs going on in that family. And, you know, we all joked, oh, this is so wonderful, new to me, new to me. And so, of course, I'm going to show you one of these new to me knives as the knife that got away. Oh, man, I love the Roadies, and you guys know I do. Look at this. This is the gray Roadie. Spyderco Roadie. I love it. One reason I love the Spyderco Roadie is it comes in 5 different colors. I know, that sounds simple, but it's really nice, especially if you use them as keychain knives. Gray, black, red, orange, and blue. This is the gray version of it. It's a slip joint from Spyderco. You can tell it's a modern slip joint because it has a half stop. A lot of the modern slip joints have a half stop, especially when they have a strong spring like this one does. Here, click, even though it's not a lock. The reason is right there at 90 degrees, it's basically saying move your fingers because we're coming down. Instead of a nail nick right here, It has pinch, left and right. You just pinch and open it. It's their version of the modern pen knife. Maybe your daddy, your granddaddy had a pen knife with the nail nick. This is the new one. It is designed to have not to be opened with one hand. It's kind of amazing that Spyderco has a number of slip joints and also has a number of knives that they design them so you have to have two hands. You know, their whole brand is the whole, so you only have one hand. The reason they do that is over in the UK and other places, they like first slip joint, non-locking knives, and they love knives that take two hands to open them. And that's what this is. Gray FRN scales, that's fiberglass reinforced nylon. I always tell you it feels like the greatest plastic ever. I just love it. It's so durable. It's perfect for a keychain knife or a pen knife that you throw in your pockets, cut your nails, your toenails, open up your letters or a box. Really nice. This one comes with N690 steel, 2.1 inch blade. I love how they have the jimping right there on this little blade. And look, has a choil with some jimping as well. Most of Spyderco slip joints have a choil for extra safety. You know, this has to go over that fat finger to start cutting something when it slips. This is a wonderful knife. It is the Spyderco Roadie, the gray one, and I'm using it. I used it as my keychain knife. My middle knife, oh, you guys know this. This is my Cinderella knife. It's the Chris Reeve Sebenza 21, small Sebenza 21. Yeah, plain Jane handle, full tie handle. But when you open it up, yes, it's that ladder Damascus. Is that beautiful? The combination of just that plain, hard-working, beautiful plain Jane handle with that Damascus is, to me, a work of art. I just love it. I really do. That's the small Chris Reeve Sebenza 21 with that Damascus, ladder Damascus blade. Yeah, just under 3-inch blade, 2.9-inch blade. Oh, I really love it. And then my large one, and there are a couple of knives that got away instead. I just don't carry my Sebenza 25s enough. I really don't. The 25s and the Umnumzuns, I just don't carry enough, but I love it. This is so smooth. This is the Sebenza 25. You can tell the 25, of course, by the two choils, the hump in the blade from the 21. Chris Reeve created the 21, Sebenza 21 on his 21st anniversary, the 25 on his 25th anniversary. So you can see the difference there. This, of course, is the Micarta Inlay. Oh, man. My first inlaid knife from Chris Reeve. Whether it's Micarta or wooden, one of the wood variations, or carbon fiber, all of the inlays, whether it's large or small Sebenza 21 or Sebenza 25s, it's always 3 strips, 2 on the show side, 1 on the lock side. I really like the inlays. First, make the knives look pretty. They really do. Second, they really help the knife feel that hand a little better. Oh man, it's just nice. This, of course, has the S35 VN steel that Chris Reeve is loving these days. I really like that knife. The rumor is Chris Reeve has a big Incinco coming out. They said it happened, that he introduced it at Blade 2016. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen it on YouTube or anyone bragging about owning it. Maybe I should Google to see if anyone does, because I thought he was going to sell a couple of them at Blade 2016, but those should be coming out. I want to see the difference between a large and Inkosi and the Sebenza 25. Because, you know, when I got the Inkosi, I kept saying, man, this just looks like a small 25. It's a small 25. When he announced that he was going to have a large Inkosi, I went, huh? Who knows? Is he going to replace the 25 with the Inkosi instead? I don't know, but I'm excited to see it, get it. I'll put it in front of you guys so we can talk about the differences when it comes out. The knife, 3.6 inches blade type. Of course, it's wonderful. 2 studs, and it's just a Chris Reeve knife. Near perfect. Near perfect. Smooth as silk. Smooth as butter. That right there is the carry. That right there is what I posted on the Instagram. Oh, 6, 8 hours ago. Oh, man. This is unique, huh? That right there was my carry, and I just loved it. I really loved it. That's what I posted on Instagram. Remember, you can come join the feed on Instagram. I like Instagram. I take some pictures. I put them up there, at least 4 of them. A lot of the collection. In fact, the great thing about Instagram is you can go back over the past year and a half of all my photos and have some fun with them. I really enjoy it. Come join me on the feed, okay? So that was on Instagram, but you know what? This isn't Instagram. Oh, no. This is the Keith Kevin Ken YouTube channel. And by the way, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. This right here is a knife that I've owned for quite a while. And I'll tell you, I don't hear people talking about it that much or showing it off. It's the Spyderco R. What a wonderful knife. Now, this is a sprint run from Spyderco. Remember, I told you sprint runs from Spyderco means limited edition. Usually 1,000 knives or less. So it's first come, first serve. And obviously, after 1 year, they usually are discontinued because they're all out in the world. So then you have to go to the secondary markets. This, what makes it special, the R, of course, it has that wonderful Spyderco leaf blade. The blade is VG10. It's a real nice blade too. 3.45 inches. Good size with that nice choil, 50-50 choil with the handle. I really like it. That strong back lock from Spyderco. The sprint run has Precision scales. Precision is really glass fiber. The glass fiber, thinner than the human hair, weaved together. It's under this polymer coating, so it's real smooth, this one, because it's under there. Precision comes from the pattern. That pattern is a special Japanese pattern for a special kimono. And that's where Precision comes in. Again, sprint run. And I'll tell you, I owned this for years before I said, man, what's the real R? If this is the sprint run. And for years, I started seeing the R, and they would come from collectors. You'd see them from collectors in really nice condition. But I tell you, the ones that I've seen cost more than that Sebenza and that Sebenza. And I was going, you know what? I'm happy with my sprint run. They cost more than this. I finally came across, I'm waiting for all these new knives from Spyderco to drop. I don't know. They will probably have to drop 3 at a time because they've announced so many new knives for 2016. And you know what? We're getting into 2016. And I've been trying to set money aside, and I've been finding these older Spydercos to fill in some spots in my collection. All of a sudden, they've been getting released. I think people are selling their Spydercos, getting ready for this epic year themselves. So I've been passing over these R's because they were just too expensive, way too expensive for me for what they were. And I just came across one, new in box pretty much, not carried, not sharpened, and there it is. That's the R. Yeah, you would think, look at it. It's like a erector set, right? Remember erector sets, all you old fogies like me, when you were a kid? They're just, it's just a wonderful, first, it's super light. This is Almite. I think that's how you call it. ALMITE. I have a number coded with that here. I have a number of handles like that. I tried to look it up to get what all that means. If you have more information about what that means, the coding, please put it in the comments and educate all of us. But man, it's super light, as you can imagine. I love it because you can actually look at the Spyderco backlock in action through that. I mean, you can see it move and everything. It's really wonderful. Yeah, everything's the same. Same leaf, same VG10, but man, it's just very light because it's like an erector set. I just love this thing. Got it for a steal. Again, I've been noticing a lot of collectors giving up their knives, sometimes way too expensive to test the market, and then they start coming out. Usually this year, I've never seen so many classics that people usually don't part with out of their collection being available, like this R. And I think they're just trying to get cash for when the big new Spydercos drop this season. Anyway, here's the R. That's the knife that got away. And that gives me a chance to tell you about my new to me Spyderco R. The normal version of the R. Sprint run with Precision. There you have it, folks. That's it. That's the pocket dump deconstruction. Hey, please thumb it up with the likes. You guys I can't explain it. I'm a man. I can't explain just how much it means to me when you thumb up. I know you're there, especially all you regulars. I know you come in, and the new folks. Thank you. We're still getting new subscribers to the channel, so please like this with a thumb up. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, we're gonna reach that 1,000 subscriber goal. It's gonna take a while, but if you've been watching, and I know about half of you watch but don't subscribe, just hit the button. We're going to go through over 400 Spydercos once you do. Hey, you guys, I really appreciate all of you. All of you. So thank you very much. You have a perfect night or day. You just have a perfect life. Seriously. Just have a wonderful one. And keep your pockets full. Goodbye.